Let's get this recording then. Did I tell you? You saw what I decided in sync. We've gone with a rogue in the end. I might need your advice though. Guess who got a raise? Hey, fuck yeah! Nicely done. Congratulations. Shows you're doing a good job. I think I want some willpower and a bit more cunning. Sorry, that was... Sig's like, okay, I gotta admit, that was gross. My bad. Sorry, I was gross. If I get trap making, can I disarm traps? Is that how that works? Is that a thing? Or get stealing. I haven't got stealing yet, have we? Let's get stealing. Let's do that one. Give it deft hands. More money with more responsibility, but we don't need to stress the details. I mean, all that matters is that, you know what, you're getting paid more, and you're happy to do the extra work. So, I hope they keep treating you well. Right. So, Naya, how should I be building Alistair? I'm not going to ask Sync because Sync wants Alistair to die. So, what's the best way? Just curious. You did strength? Okay. I'll do that and then a bit more constitution so he's got more health. And then maybe I'll just master his combat training because then he's just complete fighting. Oh, if you have extra, dump him in Dex. Really? Do that. Okay, and that, and then... Right, he's sword and shield, isn't he? So... No penalty. That's not really that great. Let's go with... So that makes it more of an aggro. Or bonus to striking. Let's do that one. Strength con, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what you go with, like a warrior, isn't it? Right. It's time we travel. I don't like Alistair, but I won't sabotage your build. I respect that, honestly. I do respect that. So, we need to go to Lothering, do we? I ignored your second comment, sorry. Oh, a bit of con and strength, a bit of con and willpower. Oh, if you have extra, dump him in Dex. Yep, there's that message.
And I expect each of you to supply these men.
Wars bound.
We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly
Where
and
did that
without
volume fucking come
hesitation.
from?
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
He's got a point, because we know it's true.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
This guy just looks
The
like a
Banorn
villain.
will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
He's gonna wind up dead, isn't he? There's no way he survives that. Wait! Yes! I thought we were gonna lose this doggo because the army lost. Yes! This is the one we saved in the camp. Yes! I think.
More Darkspawn.
Stay still! Only one shall fail. On your guard!
I need to change the tactics, like he's making me change weapons. He wagged his tail happily and pants. I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
You shut your
Wonderful.
dirty mouth.
He's not mangy.
Yeah. Dog. This dog better not die. I'm naming after one of my pets. I've got a name after my dog. I forget they changed this game for PC. Yeah, because I've seen gameplays of this on PC, so I've been finding it a little bit jarring. Like how different it is. I know this game does have like a tactics mode. Can I pet? I can pet. Now, this is a silly question, but can I have this Mabari in my parties for as long as I want? World map again? Didn't I just... Oh, this is just like... oh, this is like the... Is this like the D&D equivalent of like when you're traveling somewhere, you get ambushed on the route, so then you just carry on again? You're like, oh... Yeah, I think it is. There we go. That is literally what it is. That dog eats pure creatine. Dude is like 116% muscle. Yeah, just a combat map? Yeah, that's quite funny, that. Do you know what, though? I know there's obviously like a bit of a meme, and then that's how they look.
Wake up, gentlemen. More
Like the
travelers to
villains.
attend to.
But doesn't the
Led
villain
by
from...
an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Yeah, the villains from
Nonsense.
Fable 3 look the
Greetings,
exact same.
travellers.
Loghain.
Highwaymen.
Looks
preying
like
on
him.
those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you. See?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Do you know what? You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Oh man, don't you love when you can just really mess around in an RPG? How did that work?
We are not alone.
Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean...
This would be easy enough. At your order.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
As you
Oh,
wish.
I need to change the tactics on my gun. Right, can you keep changing the dual swords?
That's a lot
All right,
of blood.
we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
Oh god.
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Ash Warriors.
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens. Well then, let me go!
Do I make him join me? Is it worth making him join me? I could use some soldiers. Is that a thing we should do? Or is he just going to get in my way? Don't ask us.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Fine. Start running, don't come back.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
There's a fucking dead Templar here. What the fuck? Right, how do I change my tactics? Because my character just keeps reverting, so let's... Or, actually... Unequip. There we go. Problem solved. Let the murdering bandits go free. It's okay. They paid me some money and I took their shit.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Ouch.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I didn't like this in console. PC was the way to go for me. Honestly, the main reason why I didn't go with PC was because you had to mod it just to make it work. When I just, honestly, couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't. I was being lazy.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
No.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions, if you like.
Yeah, give us directions to Arleman first, apparently.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brecilian Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
And what about the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And Lassel.
That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Blood pass disease must have been a real problem in these worlds. Guy is sipping on bandit blood on his lips. Yeah, dude, it's nasty. Like, wipe your face, dude.
Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
There are some good. There are some side quests too, like the Fallen Templar. I don't really seem to. At the moment, the Templars just seem a bit, you know, irritating. Look here, though. His corpse had been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps a locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Okay. Okay. Right, so this is where... Okay, it's just all...
Alistair, if you will indulge.
refugees.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here?
Hey, buddy.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are the Templars better in this game? Because if I remember in Inquisition, they were pretty shitty.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Nash there.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest.
100
I'm an honest
silvers?
merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Can I sell as well? Oh, sell all junk. Okay, so I can sell some of my stuff at least, though. I don't need the bolts because I haven't got a crossbow. I need to make a load more room, so... Some of the stuff I can put on, but I just need a bit more strength. So welcome back, Jake. Hope you're doing well. Got a lot of crafting on too. Does this take up weight? Ah, okay, so that doesn't take up any weight. So is all the weight done by just weapons and armor? I want a little bit more strength, and I can actually put on some of this leather armor here. So I mean, I think we'll stay there for now and see. Alright, what is...
They're still operating their board. How that...
Let's have a look here. Do I want to deal with the bandits in the local area? I mean, I'll grab it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Dedication.
I'm cold. I don't like... Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Okay.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Did the ears give me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Well, your father's a... anyway. Sorry. Can't say that to a child, can we?
Mother moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands.
Elves are very nice to the elf covered in blood. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm a perfectly nice
I
person.
just want normal traps.
Morrigan and Alistair's banter is the best. I've always loved it when NPCs in your party talk to each other. I've always enjoyed it. It makes it feel like the world's so much more alive.
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
There's a lot of quests here, isn't there?
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defense and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
For my type.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
Yes, I don't need it to happen, okay? Stop coming to blows. Bloody ridiculous it is.
Basset, Aban,
Hey, buddy. What are you in
You want one of my
for?
captors? I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Did they just say Kunari?
mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I want to help this dude out. I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the Revered Mother's so afraid of him.
Right, so who's the room? I want to make this my main quest. I want to save this dude. Eventually I'll learn the controls. So... find a way to speak to the Revered Mother and see if you can get Sten released. Okay. So is the Revered Mother, like, in the church? Over there? Hey, Sir Marin.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. The Revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Not since Teyrn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Is he still alive? The Revered Mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough. Make her watch over you.
Been in the cage for a few weeks? The fuck?
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main hall.
So Donald.
And when the Maker spoke,
Hey, why are you so scared of a Qunari?
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the Revered Mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver?
30 fucking silver!
Thank you, my son.
I'm gonna pay the full
What can I
amount
do
because I
for you
want the
then?
Qunari.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
That doesn't sound like he's guilty then, does he? Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. Your custody. And who might you be? A Grey Warden. Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads. To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? I'm not sure that would help, considering your group's current standing. But you have convinced me. Here then, take the key to the Qunari's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Well, let's hope that we are correct then, shall we? The church Shahid for cash. I'm shocked. Color me surprised.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Was he the one questioning Loghain?
No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Oh, here we go.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Okay, so I was hoping to meet the
Why
Earl.
is that, if I may ask?
When this game came out, the console version was notorious for being a lot easier than PC. So you can get away with a lot more wacky builds, but on Xbox. Although everyone was telling me that being a mage was easier on PC, I think. Good doggy, I know.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Console version is like easy mode since you can't do a lot of the mechanics you can in PC. PC, every fight could kill your entire party. Like every single combat, you could lose your party. Honestly, that sounds miserable. Oh, but obviously, like on PC, though, like if it's like a CRPG, then are you constantly like pausing, for example, to like plan out moves? I think it's probably particularly jarring for this game because it looks like an action RPG but plays like a CRPG. So then you're probably expected, like in Baldur's Gate, the early ones, to pause the game, plan out stuff, unpause it, let a little bit play out, pause it again. And people who play games like this just don't do that. Just quite simply put, do not do it. Yeah, it plays just like Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Yeah.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
I wanted to play a bit more of Baldur's Gate 1.
Do you see any others?
But I think I just wasn't ready for the amount of saving I had to do. Right, let's talk to him first
You wish
before
something
we let
more
him
of
out.
me. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The people of a farmhold, 8 humans, in addition to the children. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. Compared to your kind, maybe. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. And I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. Crap. So he's a warrior. Oh, I don't know who to get rid of. For now, I think maybe we'll just keep it as it is. He can be back in camp. You won't find it hard to do, but Casper, be warned, if you play the PC version, you will need to mod and patch it to make it run. Which is the reason why I'm not playing it on PC.
Right.
It shouldn't be too difficult, but I know you're on Linux, so it might be a bit more difficult.
This should be easy enough.
Here is your weakness.
Got it.
Yes?
Oh, it's been blocked.
Let us end this!
We'll find out if I get around to it. Oh, absolutely. That's the reason why I knew about it, because I remember Naya saying about the how annoying old games are.
I am ready.
Then when I looked into it, I'm like, oh, that's why. Yeah, no, I've seen what the combat looks like on PC, dude. Because you can set
Show me what you've got.
and stuff, and you can I remember the console version on, at least of Inquisition, had a moment where you could like go into a tactical mode and you could like get a different view on the above the battlefield.
This should be easy enough. Right.
Oh, this
Looks like I already own the Ultimate Edition on Steam. It doesn't appear to be Steam Deck compatible according to Steam, but might be worth trying it out. Yeah, dude, what's it called? I owned it as well on Steam already. It was it's one of those games that's like always on sale for like a couple bucks, like constantly. Like every sale, like $2. And you're like, oh fuck it, why not? And I did, that's when I picked it up, but then like years ago. And then I ended up getting it like 2 weeks ago for my Xbox 360 because I saw it in a local shop for like a couple quid, like genuinely a couple pounds. It was not expensive at all. I think I bought Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 for £3.50, so about $4.
Let's get started. Is that all you've got?
Another battle.
Oh shit, Alice was down.
You had it coming.
I got that archer first.
Let's get started.
You got Iron Chronicles on the Switch for $20? Oh, is it actually? Oh, I'm really tempted to pick that up. I'm tempted to get a RPG to play in my own time. Cause like I don't think I've actually played a single JRPG off stream. Genuinely, I've not played a single one off stream. Because it was partly because it was like a series, like a genre of games that like you guys got me into. You know, when I got sent Final Fantasy VII 10 years ago. Oh, fuck me. Nearly 10 years ago on stream. It's kind of what started my journey. I enjoyed the game. It's not too long. Yeah, it's like what? I mean, for me, it would take me literally months. But we just had God, not to like moan about financial things in general, but we had this thing with ages ago when we had this house built. We had Ethernet ports put throughout the house because I was just future-proofing our place because it just made more sense. So you know, wherever we go, there's like an Ethernet port. So instead of me like having to fill the house with extra routers to carry obviously the signal. You know, in our room, if we want to have a TV in there, we just plug it in. Perfect. And that's everywhere. And the guys were so late to giving us our invoice, we didn't get to include it in our mortgage. So they just like randomly just turned up with a bill like way after our cut-off period for our mortgage now. So now I've just got to pay for all of it out of pocket, and it's just feels sick.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. Less fighting, more dying. Blast you.
Hey, buddy.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Hey, do you want to actually like, go over there?
Weapons at the ready.
Wait, I need to go. Work and shit. Probably won't be back before the end of the stream. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
I've run enough Ethernet cable and historic motors. I'm not too worried about doing it at my own place. The problem is that it was so... When we were building the house, I was so busy doing everything else that it was just chaos. So we've got a decent 16 port switch in there. We had Ethernet cable literally ran everywhere. So I've got one in the corner if I ever do surround sound in our all-in-one kitchen space. So we have got enough for one Ethernet cable in there if it needs to have one to sync up the rest of them. And we've got a couple ports behind our TV. I've got 6 ports in this place alone in my office. And then one in the spare room if when we have a kid and they need internet for a computer, covered. And then we've got one in our own room. But at the time, it was we were organising so many things, and we had this contract with these builders who were doing our house, and they were like, if anything you do delays us from what we're doing, we will charge you a day rate. And it was one of those things where maybe I could fuck around and find out. I used to be able to terminate my own Ethernet cables. I could easily learn it again. But it was do I really want to be the person who delays these builders and then ends up paying a fine? From my builders? I was you know what, just get someone else in. Which is not a problem. I'm not complaining about getting the people in. But they took so long to send me their invoices that it wasn't covered by our mortgage. So now, instead of me being oh, our mortgage has gone up by $1,000, instead it was oh, I've just got to pay that outright. Just a bit of a shock.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your part than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then. Let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I forgot how easy mode the console was. Yeah, only Alistair seems to want to die. Right, so we actually did just complete a quest, so let's just quickly run back and hand it in. Am I right in saying, Sync, you've obviously played and beaten Eiyuden Chronicles before, right? So you think it's still worth you getting it again? Is that how good it is? Because I know it was people said it was it inspired by Suikoden?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Oh, you got it for PlayStation, but not the DLCs. So for the same price, I got the whole game again on Switch. Oh, right. So you were pay $20 for the DLC on PlayStation, or pay $20 on my Switch, play anywhere I want to go, includes the game and the DLC. Yeah, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? That is literally a no-brainer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fair, dude.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Move and parry, strike and kill!
Oh, fuck me! Why's everything for me? Oh, my God.
go.
Oh wait, yeah. It is a spiritual successor. The guy that made Suikoden died, so they won't make more games. So this is like a new series. Oh, that's actually really. So they're like that was that guy's creation. It wouldn't be honest to make another Suikoden game. Yeah, because how many was there? 5 Suikoden games? I know there's a couple Suikodens for the PS2. I think I saw one in the shop. I almost picked it up, to be honest. Oh no. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Ooh. My hound seems particularly interested. So can I play as him and like make him gonna pee on the tree, mate? You actually do. That's just so stupid.
As you wish.
No quarters!
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oh man.
Too easy.
So that really made me chuckle. I love when games like are just that silly. Like,
You will learn to fear me.
like what do you? Hey, insert developer here. What are you programming today? Oh, I'm just doing it so that when the player with the dog in mind comes into contact, overlaps his hitbox over here. You know, gets a prompt to pee on it, and if you pee on it, you get XP. You're like, okay, all right. Let's look at it then. The Dragon Knight Kid is in all of them. It's cool. You see his whole life story if you played all the games in a row. In Suikoden, his dragon gives its life to progress the story. Suikoden 2, you help him find a new dragon egg. In 3, it hatches and you have a baby dragon. In 4, it's an adult dragon and he's a man now. Oh shit! How come you didn't play 5 then? I know, if I remember correctly, you didn't enjoy the later ones as much as you enjoyed the second. But is there a reason why you didn't play 5? It was just like one of those things like life got in the way, and then you just never got around to it.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Where are you from?
Are all the quests now handed in? I think so. I think speaking to that guy just gave us a generic response. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's get across the highway then. Nice. Yeah, you don't like the 3D ones as much. They're kind of generic. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. My problem whenever I play these kind of games is I have a really hard time ignoring side quests, even if the side quests I can tell are going to be kind of boring. But I do know this is the kind of game where I'm not going to get over leveled or like under leveled, sorry. So I haven't got to worry about doing too much side quests at least, which is quite nice. Suikoden 2 is like top 5 RPGs of all time though. Yeah. People always put like Suikoden 2, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 6, you know what I mean? And that kind of discussion. Ooh. Well, that didn't look fun.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises.
Yeah, I'm all...
Anyhow,
No.
you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
So, have we got like a party map here then? Like a... Ah, of course, this is like his own little thing.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound?
I mean, I ain't
Good?
gonna say no.
Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh, that's a... That's discounted? Ooh, God.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Well, this guy does seem like the type to take from corpses, because he keeps saying, here's the wares I found.
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tides, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Well, he's not wrong.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed.
Talk to his brother? Okay.
Dark times, my friend. Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least. Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
There. Right, where's my dog? I can hear my dog woofing. Where is he? Ah, yes.
Oh, why, you little... Me harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Good. Oh, God.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Don't go near his food.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
What? Is he...
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone. It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift.
I just did.
Oh, poor puppy.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Feed to my dog.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
God, how many cutscenes are there? Everyone wants to talk to him. I'm gonna watch.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
I like Sten. I'm actually tempted to have Sten in the party over Alistair. Wait, is he a quest?
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment!
Oh, then I need an actual enchantment for it. Okay. Alright. Now, let's leave, shall we? Okay. I actually need to play like a good portion of this game. I really do. I've not actually. There's like a good amount of this game. I just haven't. I want a good like meaty session of this game, proper.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so I've got 2 places to go. Obviously we go to the lake, we need to go to Redcliffe stuff as well. Yeah, because we're here, so it's like immediate. So let's go to Redcliffe Village. We can start to see Sir Aemond there and see what possibly ails him. Now tomorrow, in terms of game, they've got 2 choices what to do. We either do a full session of this.
Can we talk for a moment?
Or I was tempted to do something really stupid. I was tempted to try a full stream of that Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring game, the book game. Even though it's like the movie title, like 2000 Return of the King, it actually came up before the films. And I was tempted. The game, from what I've played so far, is pretty bad. But I was still quite tempted to give it a good go.
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly? I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Cailan my half-brother, I suppose.
Oh. Dude's a royal bastard.
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Cailan's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important.
Yeah, he's Gendry, isn't he? The
Eventually
blacksmith.
married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon.
Robert
after the war.
Baratheon's son.
He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Of course, Prince. Right. Yeah, +1 though, so he still found it funny. That's all that matters. Okay, before we carry on, I need to call it here because we are near the end of the stream. I've been live for just under 6 hours, and if we start doing anything else now, the stream's just going to go way over. So, oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. So, thank you all so much for watching today. Super appreciated. Whatever you're planning on doing, hope it goes well. I'm back again tomorrow for some more games. Just do it anyways. Just wow, just sending me away. 24-hour stream, easy. You know, if, you know, content creation becomes more of a thing. I'm kidding. I'm never going to do a 24-hour stream. Never. Maybe 16 hours is about my limit. So I won't be here tomorrow going on a field trip with school. Dude, enjoy it and have a great weekend. I'll no doubt chat to you over the weekend at some point. But enjoy it, mate. Right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Apart from Zinc. Have a good one, dude. Bye-bye. Also, Cap, you smell. Ha.